Hey guys, George here from SwanGaming, and I hope you're doing well today. Today I've actually got a new series starting, which is an advice slash Q&A series that I'll try and do weekly because I think that's the best time frame to do it in. I didn't want to do this till the channel had got a decent amount of subscribers, and although we kind of do now, I wanted a bit more of a following so that I'd have a lot of questions. But I went on Ezee Gaming and I asked a few guys on there, and they got me some good questions. And I also, if you don't know what Ezee Gaming is, it's a forum website, by the way. We're sponsored by them. Go check them out. The links down below. But I also went on Skype and asked a few guys on there, and I got some really good questions. So, I got a couple of simple ones, a couple about Ezee Gaming, and a couple, more personal ones about us and the rest of the guys. So, anyway, we'll get right into it. The gameplay you see in the background, I'm not sure what it'll be. It'll be some sort of game, as I said. I don't actually have any gameplay at the minute, but I'll put some over it. Without further ado, the first question is just a quick one because I wanted to get it out of the way. Someone said, "What's your favourite sandwich?" I haven't actually, by the way, I've seen these questions, but I haven't thought about them before. Like, this is my genuine answer on the spot. So, I would have to say, probably, like a Subway, and I would have the chicken and bacon ranch there, where you have, you got like your melted cheese, your bacon, your chicken, your lettuce, just stuff like that. It's just great sandwich. That is. You go for foot long. I can eat a foot long. That sounds really wrong, but yeah, they're definitely that. The next two questions are about Ezee Gaming, and I'll answer them kind of as one. It's how did you find out about it? We actually got contacted by the owner of Ezee Gaming through YouTube to go have a look, and I don't normally respond to those sort of things, but I don't know, I had a feeling. I'm not gonna say it was like a fate or anything, but I had a feeling that we should go check it out. So I had a look, and I really liked what I saw, and I said, Jesus Christ, we need to be sponsored by these guys. We need some sort of partnership. So I instantly contacted back, and here we are now. I'm answering these questions. The next one is, what do you like about Ezee Gaming? There's not much I don't like about Ezee Gaming, to be honest. I mean, I'm just on it now. The actual layout of the website is simple. A lot of the people on there are nice as well. People are friendly. As I said, when I asked for questions, I got questions. So thank you guys for those. But I just really like the layout and how simple it is, and that they don't try to overcomplicate it with all this other stupid stuff. And you have your cool rewards with Ezee points, which I don't know. I really respect that the admins and the moderators have gone for simplicity, and they've gone for actual functionality of helping people out. So yeah, that's what I'd have to say I'd like most about it. I could go into detail, but I'm not going to bother. Anyway, the next question is a bit of a long one. Well, it's a bit of a longer one, but it's actually a really good question. It says, what made you want to give advice and answer questions? And that was actually a really, really good question. I've never, thought about that, or never even, thought about being asked that before. And my honest answer to that on the spot would have to be, sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking, by the way, I'm just browsing around. My honest answer to that would be that I have always been good at giving advice. Like, I've always been able to give advice to friends and family and things like that in situations. I'm not very good at taking my own advice, mind you, though. If I get in a jam, I'm screwed. But I definitely like giving advice, and I definitely like helping people, because I just think, I don't know, there's just something really rewarding about it. Like, just now answering questions, I just find it really rewarding. And I really like answering questions because I think it's a personal way to get to know more people. It's a personal way to get to know a little bit more about me and a little bit more about the guys at SwanGaming. So yes, I'd say that. The next one is actually a really good question as well, and I can't talk like an expert on this because we are by no means a big YouTube channel, but someone asked, what tips do you have for YouTubers trying to grow their channel? Obviously we're on that boat as well, so, but tips that I've found are useful and that I've implemented onto the channel as well for us. Consistency, we upload at a certain time every day. And we upload the same sort of games every day, and we upload the same sort of content every day. So consistency is really important because you need your audience to know what you're going to be uploading, because otherwise, that if you're uploading one thing one day and then a completely different thing the next day, they're not going to want to watch that, or they're probably not going to want to watch it. You want an audience that wants to watch and experience what you're consistently uploading. So that, yeah. And a couple of other things, just confidence, flow in your voice, which I unfortunately don't have, but just confidence in the respect that you need to know and think that you can do it. I mean, I'm really confident that our channel will grow. Give it time, maybe a year, maybe 2, 3, whatever years. Could be whenever. But I'm fairly confident that our channel will do well in the future and have success. And I'll do one last one. I'll do like 3 good points. Don't try to act fake. There you go. People try to act fake, and it rubs off really badly, and you can tell that they're trying to act cool and be all like, funny and everything. Just be yourself, because eventually people are going to figure out that that's not who you are. And just be genuine, just be nice and be helpful, and don't, obviously you need to be doing it for the right reasons, but I've got a whole other commentary about that. These next 3 questions actually the next 2 are quite related, and this is going to be a long-winded one, but we've only been talking for 5.5 minutes, so it's probably going to be like a 10-minute commentary, because as I said, this is going to be a long question to answer. It's how did you meet the rest of the guys, and how long have you been friends? So this is actually a really good question, and I didn't want to answer this for a long time, but I will answer it now, and I'll probably end up answering it 1,000 more times if the channel becomes successful, but I'm happy to, because it's quite it's a pretty boring story, but it's a story nonetheless. So if you didn't know, there's 6 of us at SwanGaming, and 5 of us actually went to the same primary school, which is elementary school if you're in America, which we went to when we were 4. So I met all of the guys when I was about 4. I think I'd met Grant and Kyle probably beforehand, because they live right next to me. Well, they used to anyway. Well, they still do, but... So I would say, yeah, primary school for the 5 of us. We didn't meet Dan until... Well, I'll tell you my personal thing and then the rest. The rest of the guys, except for me and Jacob, didn't meet Dan until high school in like year 7 and 8. But me and Jacob both played football for the same team that Dan played football for when we were younger. So I met Dan a couple of years before everybody else, except for Jacob. Jacob met him a year before me, I think. But that's how we all met, and... we've all been friends since, we've all been close friends, I suppose. So we've been friends, if I would say how long we've been friends, I would say Grant and Kyle as long as I can remember. The rest of the guys, well, the other 2, Chris and Dan, 13 years, almost 17 now, 13 years, yeah. And then Dan, probably about 9 years, something like that, but I don't know. Been really good friends with all of them for a long time, and I couldn't really ask for better friends, kind of gay, but yeah, I'm stuck with them, they're stuck with me, and we're on the same channel together, so there you go. And the last question is, how long have you played COD for? Now, this is actually a really good question, because I used to play COD on PC at my dad's when I was like 10. I used to play COD 4 in 2007 when it was new. I was terrible. I'd go like 1 and like 20 or something stupid, but I used to play it then, so... Technically, I've played COD since, like, the classics. Actually, to be honest, I think I probably played it on my PS2 and PS1 and stuff like that. Like, when Medal of Honor was around, and I remember playing Call of Duty 2 or 3. Can't remember which one. So I would say probably, like, since, let's think about this, Call of Duty 4. Probably since, like, 2005. I played when I was really young. As I said, I was terrible. But I used to play with my brothers when I was really young, so probably since I was like 9, so like 8 years, something stupid like that. I'm playing COD loads, and that's one of the reasons I can do well on it, and I'm so familiar with it, and I'm a fanboy of it. But anyway, those are the questions, guys. These ones weren't necessarily advice ones, apart from the YouTube advice thing. But, I don't mind that. Personal one's a good way to start. If you have any questions, put them in the comments if you don't mind not being anonymous. If you want to be anonymous, send them in a personal message. If you don't mind, then just send them in a personal message. But as I said, I will keep all people anonymous unless they ask to not be anonymous, because I think privacy is fair enough and it's respectful. And you all know what question you asked anyway if you're watching the video. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I've enjoyed from SwanGaming. Make sure to send your questions to us on... Actually, I'll leave our Gmail in the thing, and you can send it to that. And make sure you send questions at any time you want. I will try to answer all of them, because, as I said, I don't get many. But once again, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you want to see more of this sort of stuff. Tell me in the comments if I answered your question and you liked my answer, if you didn't like my answer, whatever. I've been George from SwanGaming for about the 900th time. I'm actually going to end this, and goodbye. Peace.